here.
13.
For 13.
13-ish. For
Yes.
13? Maybe 12.
13?
13.
This isn't Marvel. We're DC.
Oh.
This might be a spoiler. We tried to save the life of a sick young man and we failed. I don't know. And Roy.
And just Roy.
And
well,
Roy,
okay,
no.
So...
There's more.
Okay.
I can't even bring myself to think about his death, let alone tell the others.
Oh! So they don't even know? Oh!
But we're supposed to be strong enough to handle things like this. We're Titans, heroes. I'm Donna Troy, damn it. The team's a mess. I'm a mess. So you can see this is what's going on.
Quick interjection. They had a thing. They were a thing. And then they broke up. And then he went back to drugs. And then he decided to go to Sanctuary after that. So he could get better. So he could go be with her. Just saying. Just saying.
And then he got the deads.
He got the deads. He got a bad case of the deads.
Oh, that stinks.
So she's like, the team's a mess. I'm a mess. We're all a mess in this situation. Then there's this. Your actual extraterrestrial invasion. A fleet of ships in low orbit. Basically, she's talking about a fast wall of water drowning the Earth. And this flood water, is able to change you, as we kind of was saying. And she says, like, and Gar says a rampaging, calls him the rampaging fish monster.
Yeah.
Sounds like
a Garlo thing.
For sure. That's Garlo all the way.
And she's like, I'll go with that. No one's had time to come up with a better term. Yeah. And she's like, it's been a crappy week. A very crappy week. Which I'm like, makes sense. Then she's like, Gar showed up and says, hey, let's do this, make a totally crazy attempt to board one of these invader ships.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is called Just Another Day on the Brink of Extinction. That's the name of this little story. So we kind of start off as they're on one of these ships. They happen to boom inside it, and there's an entire army of... That's what's inside the ships. Those are the enemies that we have not seen yet in Drowned Earth, really. Just what people have transformed.
Oh, damn.
So they're fighting these people.
Kind of, not quite to the point, but kind of scrolly. That's what this is reminding me of. It's like secret invasion-y stuff.
But yeah, it's like, since 10 minutes ago we were working alongside the Justice League and other heroes, and then next thing you know, they're generally being pushed to this. But that was 10 minutes ago. It's funny as they're talking to each other. You know, Gar is like, "Have at them!"
And at them.
Have at them, and then Steel's like, "Yeah, what the fish boy said." Of course, Gar, he's like, "Have at them, like a fucking pirate." Then they're kind of having fun with it, so I'm like, that's cool. They're having a little bit of fun. Then they jump back to 10 minutes ago, and we find out we got this mission Batman's given to him. Garth is, of course, not happy about it because he doesn't like Batman with run-ins there.
Right.
Miss Martian comes with these orders, and then he's like, I don't even know, and he's like, where's Nightwing? Donna takes Garth to the side, and you see she's taken him to the side as Miss Martian is telling them, everybody else, what's going on in the mission and stuff, and in the background you see Garth yell, "Shot!" like that's what's happening. Here's the mission, and I'm like going back, I'm like, oh god, like, oh man, like,
so many much pain.
This is just right up here, and she's like, "Shot!" Like, to see that there's like, he's horrified. The look on his face is he's just terrified. And then Miss Martian gets teleported away, which we'll see where she goes soon. That's left the, like, they're all like, she just bailed on us? And they're like, no, I'm sure Batman took him. So then they start talking about how they're going to board it, how insane it is to board this, and We're not built to do this. We're just a new team. And Gar is, of course, like pirates? We're going to board ships like pirates? This is going to be fun. He's like, he had me at pirates. Then they're asked, like, what would Nightwing do? They were asking Donna Troy, like, what would Nightwing do? And she's like, Nightwing's gone. He may never come back. It's time we made our own decisions to ask ourselves, what would we do? Which is a nice motivational situation, but then we go back to now, which first thing we see is with me Titans is Garth, and then Gar, Beast Boy, is all like, "Are you scurvy dogs?" Beating the shit out of these, like, beast mode, kicking people's asses.
Nice.
Like, this is a lot of internal dialogue from basically Donna Troy, like, internalizing a lot of the stuff she's going through. Like, they talk about how they don't have Miss Martian and LinkedIn together, which she's kind of like, it's good because I don't know how to give this information to them.
She doesn't want to accidentally think of, like, Roy and how he's dead or something. And
Pretty
also
much.
Wally, no one's mentioned Wally. He was just on the team, on the Titans team as well. And he dead. He a dead boy.
Yeah, they're not even mentioning him yet. Like, the fact that, yeah, it was like he was Robin, I was Wonder Girl, and Garth was Aqualad. Different names, different times. Crazy was our calling card. Where did that magic go? And then they do a flashback.
Oh, that's cute.
A little flashback of them, their old team.
They're tiny little babies.
It was a lot of fun. She says this, the die is cast. I mean, so now she says we could turn the tide. And they're like, Garth, do you know where we're trying? And he's like, towards triumph. So I was getting to ask a stupid question, Wonder Girl says. So it's good to have Garth there. She's feeling good about having at least having Aqualad there.
Right.
Sorry, I'm reading through this again. They're talking about how he's telling them, like, they're a good team. She's got a good team. She just needs to get them all together. And then a large fleece is looking for clothes. Then they offer him a candy bar. The Snickers
ad again.
The Snickers ad is a bird.
Still.
Oh, wait, what?
Now you know how I feel. I was like, wait, what? Like, how does this happen? Flash just goes, here, have a Snickers.
What are you doing here, Barry?
We could really use help.
Like, can you just, like, run this way and, like, do anything? I don't need a Snickers bar.
Yeah. Tangent. So yeah, they're talking about how, you know, they're warriors. Garth and Wonder Girl are talking to each other, like how they're warriors and how they've always gotten along and how they're friends. And she's like, I don't know how to bring these people together. She's like, they're Titans. You can do this. And then she's like, I've missed you, Garth, as he goes, I smell engines. And she's like, not the response I was expecting.
Yeah. Kind of directed to the point.
And then, of course, Steele goes, I'm reading their engine compartment's dead ahead. She's like, oh, Tempest just said that in a weird way. And that's when we see a massive engine, which they start scanning so they can figure out how it works. Pretty big engine there.
A little bit.
Looks like a Green Lantern, or like the power battery. And then, right then, something crack cocoon. And,
Lightning?
here comes a nice big dude to cause a nice little bit of fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the gods.
One of them god boys.
One of the gods shows up. I believe that's Captain Gall. Actually, he shows up and just wipes the floor with the Titans, just knocks them over. He tries, but and this whole time Donna's like, he's an elemental, he's a god. We're nothing to him. We're not gonna win this. We need to get out of here.
Yep.
And that's when we get a full 2-page spread of the drowned Earth. So I'm just kidding. They're like, oh, that's coming. She's sitting there finding that Atlantis sorcery actually stopped him. They were able to put up a shield, temporary shield, and of course, Aqualad's power, and its magic can help. But Raven says, I can't do anything. I'm missing my soul self.
Oh.
Spoilers, I guess.
Okay.
Something happened there.
In probably Raven, Daughter of Darkness, or Titans.
It's
I
in
have
Titans.
Both. I own both of those, and I haven't read either.
I'm sorry, spoilers.
It's okay.
They're telling you basically you need to get the data to the Justice League so that they can know how to take these guys out. He's trying to hold them off, but the shield breaks down. Garth goes down. Aqualad goes down, and then gets blasted out into space. And he's going. He's an Atlantean. Sea will catch him, but the water will. When you see him, he's just falling out.
Oh
it's
man!
The vacuum of space,
Damn.
He's got a durable body, but fuck the water. Damn. But doesn't he have aquakinesis too? I think he's got small amounts of that, so maybe. So she's trying to keep it together, and that's when Miss Martian shows up again. We'll explain that later too. It even says here, find out where Miss Martian went in Aquaman number 11. Drowned Earth number 1 or whatever. That's when Miss Martian's like, what is that? And it's the god barreling at him after taking out Aqualad, and they're like, get to the boom room or whatever, and get out of here. And last thing we see is them leaving. And they're like, we don't have time to calculate the jump, just jump.
Anywhere?
Anywhere. Ooh. And they disappear as the god's getting ready to beat down on them, and the next thing is all black panel. And this is next issue, marooned.
Ooh.
So that immediately jumps us into Justice League Aquaman Drowned Earth. It's special. All these little pieces had kind of been side stories, ties it in. We start with the origin of Aquaman, kind of when his mother left, kind of talking about how he was always able to kind of
talk to fish,
and he could always feel the ocean speaking to him. And his father didn't understand, and he didn't understand. His mother felt that she had to go. She was queen. But he's begs her. There's all these fish and shark and everything all around, surrounding her, and he's like, why are you doing this? Don't scare our son. And she's like, no, it's our son doing this.
Yeah, it's not me.
Not me. He's trying to. So it's kind of sad. It's kind of got that moment. She sinks down into the sea and disappears.
Yeah. And then we move to present day, where everything is flooded up.
Right.
Blood Reef.
I didn't read any part, or I didn't write down any of the Aquaman parts.
No, you
I'm not gonna lie.
You're all bored.
She's like John Johns, huh?
Yeah. Aqua Jones?
Uncle Johns.
Actually, that's not true. He gives really precise and quick answers.
He does. I don't.
We're in the Blood Reef. We see Aquaman being moved along by a turtle and a fish person. He's in chains. The runes cross his entire arms and chest. It's pretty cool. He tries to reach out to them using his fish ability to speak to Aqua. And the one fish gets angry and attacks and shoves his head into the wall and tries to almost kill him. And that's when we get Commander Thrall, I think it was.
No, she's the
Tide.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Tide or something.
Okay.
LaQuisha.
No.
Isha.
No.
Secretia.
No.
What, Titania?
Can you stop?
Commander